everyone, Anchita this side. Welcome to EB Automation Hub. In this video, I'll walk you through TestVerse. So it's a platform where you can explore, compare, and understand testing tools in one place. So instead of going to the multiple sites, everything is structured here. Tools, categories, and quick access sections. It's just focused on helping the testers. So at the top, you will see the main navigation where we have directory, we have compare, we have recommend, QA utilities, testing books, and submit tool. And also it comes with two themes. This is the dark theme, and here you can also switch to a lighter theme. So everything here is clearly separated so that you don't need to guess where the things are. Now let's do one thing and let's go to the directory. This is the core of TestVerse. On the left side, you will see multiple categories. So these covers different areas of testing. We have browser testing, unit testing, mobile testing, API testing, and so much more. And when you open a category, you get a list of tools. For example, if I click on browser, web or UI, here you will get a list of tools which are supporting web testing. So each tool here shows you the name, which is, let's say this is Puppeteer, the type, which is OSS, means it is open source tool. You will see the basic description of the tool and the category of the tool. So this helps you quickly understand what each tool does without opening 10 different tabs. And also here we have a clear search bar. And here we also have filters which you can use. For example, you want to sort by name, sort by stars, or you want to sort by open source or commercial. So you just have to go to the left side and here you will see commercial tools and open source tools. Fine. So this is about the filters. Now let's do one thing. Let's open a tool. So for example, if I click on Playwright, like you will see the description, you will see how to use Playwright. And here you will also see the core features and the use cases. For example, cross-browser testing, automate mechanism, parallel execution, screenshots, and videos. And what are the different use cases? It is used for end-to-end testing. It is used for cross-browser validation. It is used for UI regression testing. And at the bottom, you will also see the related tools over here. So if you're exploring one tool, you can easily discover the similar options also. Say if I switch to the lighter theme, on the right side, you will see details like the link to the official website, link to the GitHub repo, and you will also see the links to the Reddit discussions and Stack Overflow. For example, if I click on this visit button, so it will take me to the official website of Playwright. Similarly, if I click on GitHub repo, it will take you to the official web Playwright. And same here also, you will see the link to the Reddit discussion, and there is also a link to the Stack Overflow. So basically everything just one place. You don't have to open multiple tabs, just one platform where you can get access to the multiple tools and the important links for that particular tool. Now let's also check section for a compare. So in this, what happens? You select a category. For example, I'm going to select API testing. Under that, you can also choose multiple tools which you want to compare. For example, I want to compare Postman with, let's say, PrestaShore. So just click on compare tools and it will give you the comparison results. What is the category of them? Quick description about them. What is licensing? What is pricing? How many GitHub stars they have, how many GitHub forks they have, the link to the official website and link to the GitHub repo. So based on this comparison tool, let's say you're planning to pick a tool for your testing team, or let's say you're working as a manager or a lead. So you want to decide. So these are a couple of factors which can help you in deciding which tool is better, right? Let's say if it is a paid or open source, good GitHub star. So it all depends and it will help you in deciding the better tool for your team. So everything is shown side by side. Instead of switching tabs and remembering details, what you can do, you can get everything in just one view. Next important feature is a recommend. So let's click on recommend. So here you will get personalized tool recommendation. So what does it mean? For example, what do you need to test? I want to test web application. So what is the tech stack? For example, tech stack is, let's say, React. Okay. What is the team size and budget? So for example, I have small team of 2 to 10 and we have the budget available. Or let's say we need free tools. For example, if I click on free tools preferred, and if I click on get recommendation, you will see the recommended tools over here. And let's say if you want to check more details, you can either click on view details or you can click on visit website. So if I click on view details, it will take me to that tool page. Now let's look at QA utility. These are small tools which are built for testers or the engineers out there. For example, we have JSON formatter over here. We have base64 encoder decoder. We have regex tester. We have cron expression generation. Similarly, we have around 14 tools over here. So here, let's say for JSON formatter, you can paste your JSON and it will format instantly. For example, let's click on this one. For example, we have this JSON and you want to format it. So just click on format JSON and it will give you the JSON in a formatted manner. Now we have one more JSON, which is a nested JSON. And let's say we want to test this one, we want to format this one. So what you can do, let's paste your JSON over here and click on format JSON. And you see over here, this is formatted in just a couple of seconds. All right. And if you want to minify JSON, you can use this also. Fine. So you can format it, you can just copy the output, and then you can use it for the validation purpose. If we go to productivity tools, we have 14 other tools like regex tester, we have base64, we have cron expression. Let's say you're creating a pipeline and you want to understand, you want to configure the cron for that, right? So for that, you can use this platform and you can generate a cron expression out of this. For example, you want to run it for every minute, every hour, or every day. I want to do it for every day. So this is my cron expression. I want to do it weekly. Then this is my cron expression. And you can also customize the cron. For example, you want to run at 9th hour, right? So for this one, just click on generate expression and here you will get the explanation and the cron expression. So this cron will run at minute 15, hour 9, every day of the month, every month, and every day of the week, right? Here we have specified minute and hour. So you can explore all the productivity tools. These are used on your day-to-day basis and you can use them totally free of cost. So these tools run directly in your browser so your data stays on your machine. TestVerse also includes a curated list of must-read QA books because tools help you execute, but books help you think better. You will find the classic testing books every QA should read. Recommendation for beginners to advanced, books on automation, strategy, and mindset. So for that, let's click on testing books and here you will see a curated list of testing books. For example, we have this book written by Kailash Pathak for Playwright test automation. So let's click on this one. Here you will also see a link to that website where they are selling the book. This is a very nice book, very detailed book written by Kailash. And if you're starting your journey with the Playwright automation, then this is a must-read book. And this is also a bestseller in this category. All right. So you can explore other testing books also. You can see all the books which are mentioned here. Next one is cheat sheets. This is very, very useful for daily work. So for the cheat sheet, just go to this category called cheat sheet. And here you will see there are 5 cheat sheets which are available. This is very useful for your day-to-day work. For each tool, you will get a structured list of commands. So let's do one thing. Let's click on Playwright. So for Playwright, you will see there are 39 commands which are there in the Playwright command reference table. So you don't have to go to the official website of Playwright, check each tool, check each syntax and command one by one. So that means like a mess of, let's say, 15 tabs, right? So here in this one page, you will get a cheat sheet which is built in the form of periodic table and where you will see details about each command. For example, if I click on go back, this is the syntax of go back, right? So here you will see the syntax and you will see one example also. Let's see one more example. For example, let's go to Playwright and let's see for get. We want to check on the get, how to use this. So this is the syntax of get. And here we also have an example. The cy.get, this is my locator and this is the assertion dot should be dot disabled. All right. So this is about cheat sheet. For each tool, you get a structured list of commands on the page. So this makes it really easy to quickly recall commands. So overall, TestVerse is trying to solve a very simple problem because finding and comparing testing tool is usually very scattered. But this platform brings everything into one place. Tools, comparisons, and quick utilities. It is designed to save time and reduce confusion. So go try it yourself. go to this website TestVerse.ai, and maybe what you can do, you can just start with a simple search. Let's say you can go to directory and you can search for Playwright. You can check this page, you can open the cheat sheet, you can try different QA utilities, and if it saves your time, you can also bookmark it. And if your team needs it, you can also share it with them. So there's a share button over here, which you can use to share it on different platforms, for example, Twitter, LinkedIn, WhatsApp, Telegram, email, or you can just copy the link and use it later. So that's a complete walkthrough of TestVerse. You can explore it at yourself at testverse.ai. And if you found this useful, share it with your team. We are constantly enhancing and evolving this tool. So if there is something which is missing, please do let me know. Last but not the least, thanks to everyone who has shared their feedback, because this platform is built for the community and it is built by the feedback of community. So thanks to everyone who shared their input, ideas and suggestions. And if you see any tool which is missing, do let me know in the comment section and I will check that out. So yeah, that's all for today's video. Thank you for watching AB Automation Hub, and I will see you in the next video.